Here it is, Debian. Yeah, let me just take my headphones off a minute. I done a video earlier on and it didn't come out very well. I wasn't enthusiastic enough, okay? My voice is kind of deep today. I don't know why. In fact, I do know why. I didn't get up till 9 o'clock today. It is my day off after all, but I wanted to do a video. And a video on Debian. Now I've got to sign in twice, and the reason why is because I'm still using the 4.18.2. Okay, now one thing about this that I don't understand. Now I've installed Xed. Okay, now we've already got mousepad installed. Okay, so if I was to go get rid of mousepad, right, sudo apt remove mousepad, it then, after I put my password in, the following packages were automatically installed and are no longer required, but they are plugins that Debian, when I installed the Xfce environment, actually installed itself. Okay, now there's plugins there, but there's also stuff that I actually do need. Now, if I go ahead and remove all of these, I won't be able to get back into this system. I swear I won't be able to. I don't understand it, right? So I get rid of mousepad. I go, yes, let's get rid of it. And all the time now, it will keep on recommending that I remove all of those plugins and stuff. I've never understood it here on Debian. Never understood that at all. It's always been like this throughout my time of using actual Debian. It's always recommended packages that are important, that you need. Why would I get rid of Whisker Menu plugin when I'm using it? Why does it do that? You don't see Linux Mint or Ubuntu do this, so why does Debian do it? Why? Can anyone answer me that? Why does it do it? This is one gripe that stops me from using Debian as my daily drive. Is it just in Xfce? Does it do it on other environments as well? Probably. But why? Why would it do it? It really gets my gears. Why would it do that? Right, I've installed Debian, right? Linux is meant to be yours and yours alone after you've installed it. It's free and open source. You're allowed to do whatever you want with it, right? Within reason, of course. I don't want to text editors. Excuse me. I don't understand it. I will never, ever understand as to why it does that. I've made backgrounds up for this as well because I was hoping to install this onto real hardware, but this is the. I thought, Debian 12. They've actually fixed it. Maybe no, they haven't. Why would you have that implemented? And no matter what I look at online, there's no real blimmin' answer. They're saying, well, yeah, just reinstall it. What? But I have had in the past other stuff come on up that is actually very important to the environment that you're in, and you won't be able to boot back in again. Not good for someone who's coming over to Linux for the first time and they think, right, I need something light, and so they install this. And don't tell me that it's for servers either. Don't tell me that it's implemented there because of servers. No, it isn't. Why would that come up like that? Why would something like that come up? Other people have said, oh, it's because you've removed something through apt. Well, yeah, because it's the simplest way of removing something that saves you going on into Synaptic or whatever. But even if you do it in Synaptic, because that's based on apt anyway, it does the same thing. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't me. That's one thing about this that I do not understand. Still got some nice backgrounds for it. I've got blue, orange, a light blue, a red, and a yellow. There we go. Yeah. Oh God. But here's the here is Xed. Let me just show you. Go into documents. There we are. Just in here. I downloaded them as deb files for Debian 12 and they just work. All you do is install Xed Common first and then Xed, the actual program itself afterwards. You don't have to install this, but I will anyway. I'll just install that. Look, DPG. We'll have that. And I've also got Manjaro's theme on in because they seem to have fixed the white line that is in Xed. Alright, now usually you get a white line that's going down this side where it's darkened off just off of the cursor there. I'll show you what I mean. If I go into preferences, we'll go into theme, and if I go to classic, you get this weird white line coming on down. You see it? Just down there. But this Matua just fixes it all together. You get it in Debian and you get it in Arch. It's just those two operating systems only. So many differences within Debian, and I wish to God they would make up their mind which version they are going for. And what I mean by that is the fact if I installed this off of a CD image, right, I'm able to set up Nemo exactly the same as what I do in Linux Mint, and that's throughout the whole of the system. I can set the same settings throughout, whether I'm in as root or as normal. Yeah, so I can have preview, for instance. I can have a 32 gig, right? That's just thumbnail previews, okay? Toolbar, I can have all that up, okay? So I've got all that along the top here. Saves me having to right click or what have you. They're already there. So I can show thumbnails. I can create a folder. I can open up in terminal, that sort of thing, right? Different files up in the terminal there, okay? Context menus as well, if I really wanted to. I could have duplicate on. I can turn it into a link. I can copy to or move to, all right? And all the others there as well. So many different ways of installing Debian, okay? So many different ways, and it's, I don't know, it's just that I wish they would just stick to one way, and I wish to God that they would get rid of the recommended packages to remove when it's actually reading the wrong packages to remove. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. In Linux Mint or in Ubuntu, it actually gives you recommended packages to remove that actually do need removing, that you don't need anymore. Yeah, that are exempt. They don't need to be used anymore, so you can get rid of them. Always been the same in Debian. I've never, ever understood it. Whether or not it's just in Xfce, I have no idea. What I will do is do another video in another environment, say Cinnamon or something, Debian 12 Cinnamon, and we'll see if it's in there, and we'll have a look at Mate, and there's other ones there as well. I'm not going for GNOME because I hate that environment. But, oh God, I don't get it. I really don't understand it. And that's where I'm at the moment anyway. I've installed a lot of operating systems here in VirtualBox over the past few days, including NixOS as well. Absolutely fantastic. It's an immutable operating system, and yeah, I'm just blown away by that. I didn't think I was going to get on with it, but I did. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment, and it's that puts me off of using Debian, full-on Debian, yeah? Debian 12. It's also in the testing as well. I mean, also in there as well, the testing branch, stable branch, goes all the way on back to bloody Sid. I don't understand why it's there. I have no clue whatsoever of why they would implement such a thing. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you get rid of... Why would the terminal... It seems like a bug to me. Why would the terminal recommend stuff that you actually need, right, to remove? Why would it recommend to remove stuff that you actually need? Doesn't make sense. I mean, okay, half of those plugins I probably didn't need, but there was some other things in there that I did. There was a few other packages that I would have needed, you know? I mean, doesn't make sense. After all these years, I thought, oh, Debian 12 was going to be the be-all and end-all. No, it isn't. I mean, I have installed Debian 12 before, and it's had the same gripe with the terminal recommended packages to remove. It's always been ones that you need, not ones that you don't need anymore. It's saying that you don't need these anymore, but I'm using the whisker menu. Oh, God. Anyway, I keep repeating myself, and I do apologise. I'm going to go. This video's gone on way too long. Interjection here. Dun, dun, dun. Here, if we go with Faye, because that's the latest one, and people will be downloading that anyway, even though I think you can still use Debbie. Debbie's alright. There's the Debbie version, then there's the Faye version. If we just come on into here, and I'll paste and go to it. Here we are. we're in Faye. These are the packages that you need. You'll have to scroll all the way down. Okay, you have to scroll all the way on down, and I'm talking all the way on down to X, of course. Keep on coming. Now, this is the cinnamon version, of course, but it works on all of them. We come all the way on down to Z, and here's where you download it. Now, you might get this come on up. When you push save, you might get insecure download block. Just push on keep and it'll download it. All right. And the next one you need is Xed Common. Hopefully I downloaded the right one. Yeah, I did. So that was that one, and Xed Common. So you just click on all on here, click save, and then you can keep it, and it'll come on down. And there you are. All right. I'll leave this link or links down below. The same with Debbie as well, which was Linux Mint Debian edition 5, I believe, wasn't it? And this one's 6, Faye. But yeah, it does work if you're just, if you're just using that. Now, what I am going to do, hopefully, I should be able to get... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hopefully, I should be able to get into my Dropbox. And I've got loads of stuff on here. Dropbox.com. I should be logged in. Yes, I am. I'm just going to have a look for Zed. Because I'm pretty sure that I uploaded it, that particular theme. Are these the ones that I've... menu buttons, mint sticks, ages ago. Pep ISOs, got quite a bit here. Triskel, good grief, really. Video stuff. Desktop fonts, my themes. Doesn't look like I've got Z on here, does it? I thought I had done. Doesn't look like I have. Oh, never mind. I'll menu button. I might have it in here. Fonts face, deb-get, doc-like. Maybe not. They're just... God, that's when I was starting out with this. My goodness, it's come an awful long way. Needed stuff for Xfce as... Oh, yeah. Mint stick. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be here. Okay, well, I shall upload it now. I should be able to... What's in my themes? I could have sworn that I uploaded it, Vault videos, Triskel, NixOS backgrounds, Manjaro menu button, dancing frog. What's all that about? No, maybe I didn't then. Recent desktop fonts, my themes, NixOS menu, browser settings. Okay, not up here then. We'll go back up and we'll upload. We'll create a folder. We'll call it Zed Matua. Whoops, I can't spell. Matua theme. There we go. We'll call it that, create it, and then all we'll do is just upload it. I've got it inside storage. This is where I record everything, where I store everything. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, if anything was to go wrong with this computer, I've got backups everywhere on external hard drives as well. So if anything was to go wrong, at least I've got external hard drives and stuff. I've got other backed up files. What was it I want? For installation, Xed Theme. Here we are. And yeah, and I've also got the Z installed, but this works on whatever you're on. All right. So if I was to drag that, drop files here to upload, one of one, upload complete. All I've got to do now is just make up a, nope, nothing found. So let's copy link, share folder, copy link, share, create and copy link. And I should be able to pop it into a new file. We'll pop that in there, but I will shorten it. I think I'll use tinyurl to shorten it on down. I think that'll be good. Yeah, we'll do that. I think we'll do that now. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's just copy that. We'll bring that down. Yeah, okay. And we'll just open up this and we'll go to home. Then we go tiny URL. It's free to use. Tiny URL. And we'll just paste that in there. Shorten URL. And then we'll copy that. Copy to clipboard. Good. Pop that into here. That's the original one. We'll just pop that in there. Tiny URL. Copy that. Paste and go. It goes onto Dropbox. Match your theme. And you can download it from there. Excellent. So that'll come on up. If I was to log out of there, of course. If I was to just log out. Come on. Log out. There we are. If I was to log out of there and then pop that theme on in, pop that on in, the Xfce theme, and you can download it from here. Just hit download and it'll download for you. Alright, there you go. Fantastic. So there you are. So yeah, just remember what you're installing. If you're wanting to use that in Debian, it does work. Or of course, just use Linux Mint anyway, and just download that theme off of there, and you'll be able to use it in Xed. Unless, of course, you're not having any problems at all. That's entirely up to you. Or save as. Let's put that in documents for a moment. What do we want? We want Xed Theme link. Xed Theme link. We'll just save that in there. And it works. There you go. There we are. Right. Okay. So on with the video. Alrighty then, so I have Cinnamon installed. Yeah, it didn't take me very long, just whooshed everything on over and bang, in it went and what have you. Right, so here we are. Now then, what I want to see is when I go like this in here and go sudo apt remove gedit. Okay, I'm going to remove gedit, okay? Well, get rid of it. There we go. Yes, I do need them. So I need them in a minute. Thank you very much. Get it, common girl and all that. Okay, well, no, I don't. Removing gedit. 44.2. There we go. So let's remove that. Brilliant. What I have got to install, come into documents, I've got Linux Mint Debian, and I'm going to install it. So we're going to start off with Z common, just going to open up with gdeb, and we're going to install. All dependencies are satisfied, and away it goes. And what I've got to do is just tick that, and everything tickety-boo. Alright, next thing to install, of course, is this one. So we'll just open up that, and it's that one. So always do your common one first, and then the actual Z app itself. Alright, so that's all installed now. Alright, we'll just go like that, and we'll install that one anyway. I just brought that one over because I wanted to. So, Bush, why isn't remembering the option that I have on there? I will never ever know. And then finally, we can just cut this, come on into here, come down to GTK source thingy, GTK source 4. If you go into number 4, there's automatically the theme that you're putting in is automatically on in there, which is really, really good. There we go. And we'll just extract here, and then we'll delete that particular thing. Of course, I got this off of Manjaro Linux. I will leave a link for you to go and download it if you want it, if you're using Debian and you like to use Xed, or even if you're using Linux Mint's operating system as well. It does it in there as well, unless they fixed it now, which I don't think they have done. Okay, so all of that is now installed. We shall now go to accessories, and down here, of course, we have text editor, and it's that white line we want to get rid of. All we got to do, come on into edit, come into preferences. I'm just going to change the font to that and bring it up to 16. I'm going to come on into theme, and I'm going to hit that, and there it goes. There we are. Machua's already gone. Now then, what I say, sudo apt update. Let's see if there's an update to this. There might be. It's asking me to put the CD-ROM back in. Please use apt CD-ROM to make this CD-ROM recognized by app. Okay. Oops, we see. Yeah. Here's another thing. The CD-ROM. Yeah, that is why. If we go, hopefully Synaptic is on here. Yes, it is. If we go on into here, another little niggle about it as well. You come on into here, go into repositories, it'll open on up. Officially supported main other software. Yep. Get rid of the CD-ROM, get rid of that, close that, and it'll reload, and everything should be tickety-boo now when inside a terminal. Yeah, weird that. It's let me just put that in. Off we go. Everything should be alright now. Get it common, yeah. And those ones, well, it's actually recommending stuff that I don't need anymore. Like Get It Common, for instance. I don't need that. At least I don't think so. I don't think you need Get It Common on here anymore. But it's actually recommending stuff that I don't need because I uninstalled Get It. So it's working okay in here. Why can't it in Xfce then? Strange one. Absolutely weird. Very strange indeed. Oh, God. Hey ho, there you go. Right, well, that was just a quick one. Yeah, it seems all right in here. There's nothing else. If I was to actually, while I'm here, go into documents and then we'll go into Linux notes, down here I have Debian codecs. How to installing codecs in Debian. Here we are. We can bring this up a bit now. Come on, that's it. This mouse is way too small. I'll have to increase the size of it. But if we were to put this in, it'll probably say, oh, probably, it's already the newest. We can add the repository instead of the non-free, adding There we go, it's done that. We can also have the contribute as well. We can go then update it. So all that will be now up to date. That's fine. Then we can have this on in. This is how you get the codec that you need. So I don't know what it was saying up there. But yeah, it goes off to SourceForge and gets the TTF MS Core fonts installer. Don't have to ask for permission on here. It just goes away and does it, as this is the only way that you can do it. There's also an NVIDIA detect if you're needing to detect your NVIDIA card, but we don't need to do that. That stopping auto remove aptitude keyboard doesn't work. Not in Xfce anyway. So we'll just wait for that to come on down. And I'll probably do a reboot and say, Daddy boy. And there. Now we go sudo update again, because there was something else that it was upgrade. Nothing. Sudo app auto remove. There we go. There is absolutely nothing else. That's fantastic. It seems to be working okay. Finally, I'm going to have this pinned on there as well. Brilliant. Just working straight on out the bag. Anyway, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry it took so long. Sorry this video was so long. But hopefully it'll get shortened down in a minute or so. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.